Okay, this lesson for our Koine project class returns to a lesson yesterday, just recently, and speaking about what happens when a gaffe is made and how many people rally to try to justify it rather than review, revise, notice the errors, and then correct it. And I have had it brought to my attention some errors yesterday in this text particularly, and it's a good grammar lesson. I had incorrectly written "tes" here, which is genitive, and then I had mentioned Granville Sharp, and the only problem is this is indefinite pronoun. So let's go and look at it now because I was uh, focused. I had a myopic view, only looking at the since then. And let's go ahead and do that again. Since a certain one, and then here goes the beast. You notice that's accusative, and this is worshiping. And this is accusative. And are also the image of him. So what we have is this certain person here, or a certain one, is worshiping both the beast and his image. And then it goes on and says, and I had written that is. So that was incorrect. This is incorrect. Again, I was freehanding and focusing on since then, but looking back, I really think that would have been genius if people had written in and you had placed your comments on YouTube rather than just communicating to me directly. Then people could notice the irony of people's willingness to correct. As I've said before, we're taken to task by using the scriptures because the scriptures are to us what religious leaders are to the religions they lead. And that's why I say when people start taking a position of infallibility, which people apparently in religion have an iconic figure, the Pope, and he has to be infallible, or they have to somehow explain when he says something, a gaffe, and then what's happened with the myth and the lore that surrounds John MacArthur is people are calling him the Protestants' Pope, and there is a rationale for it when you see the same behavior, so that when he makes a mistake or errs and he's fallible, then people rush in. Apparently, it's like snowflakes; they're just too delicate because if they lose their credibility, then everything is lost. So I would not live long enough to go through all the gaffes, all the errors, all the errata in his writings, in his assertions. It would be as voluminous as people now going back and demonstrating all the errata from John Calvin and his clumsy construct and writings. Those things just aren't why we're here. So we'll make enough point here by showing is receiving and this is Mark. There we go. So what we've learned here is Granville Sharp. You remember that requires a articular noun and then conjoined by copulative chi followed by an anarthrous noun. You say, what's that? That's just a noun without a definite article. So it would be this. It's the noun and noun. So here's an example. So then you would write it out, the noun, that is noun. So that's how I was able to learn that or remember it, retain it. And then of course here that was just freehanding and made the error. So you did see me do something that, let's say for example, a pope nor a John MacArthur, more of an icon, whatever he's become, the phenomenon, whatever that is. Uh, I've just done something neither one of them can do. So that's powerful. That's phenomenal. So you have a blessed day and enjoy this lesson and take great comfort that the scriptures are a rule of faith and practice. They are our authority. They are infallible. They correct us. We're scripted by them. We are able to go back, review, revise, notice our own mistakes, correct ourselves, and rejoice in the infallibility of the scriptures that keep us aligned with the truth and the veracity thereof. So you have a blessed day. Enjoy this lesson.